and welcome to Marina channel. Today's video will be all about baby's items. I will share with you all the items that I had for my baby, starting from when he was a newborn up until 6 months old. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Before we go any further, my name is Marina, and on this channel I share all the useful information for pregnant ladies and for the first time mommies. And if you have a newborn at home, or if you expect it, you're in the right place. Let's get started. I had my baby a while ago, so right now I know with confidence what items I had and what I used the most. So in this video I will share with you the items that I got a ton of use of and I could not do without. So the first thing that I will mention is a car seat. You need to have a car seat when you take your baby home from the hospital. The hospital just will not let you go home without car seat. And I know that now you can buy a convertible car seat, which actually it's all-in-one car seat, which goes from the birth up until your baby is about 10 years old, so booster mood seat. In our hospital, we were required to have baby already buckled in the seat, and they would check in if he was buckled properly before we could leave the hospital. So we had to use an infant car seat, and the one I had is Maxi Cozy Miko, and this seat is great. It attaches to your stroller, you can take it in out and about. It was great. The next thing that I had and I got a ton of use of is this sound machine. The one that I had is by Hedge, and this is great. I used it just to tutor my baby when he was laying down. I would put a lullaby for him and he would just hang out there, and it actually helped him to fall asleep at night greatly. This particular one has an app on your phone, and you can scroll down and choose your favorite settings like lights and music, and it's very convenient. I love it. It's great. The next item I want to share is a baby camera. This is the one that I had, and this camera is awesome. I set it up when my baby goes to sleep. I then can use this monitor. I take it with me, then I can use this monitor to move around the screen, and I can actually turn the camera up, down, left and right if my baby turns and looks at a different side. So I don't have to go and check on the baby when he is silently sleeping. I can just check on him through this monitor. So the camera is very useful item to have. One thing I want to mention, I bought a different camera. It was very inexpensive camera. I paid about $60, and this camera was terrible, so I was not happy with it. I bought a more expensive one, so this was about $150, maybe $200. So this one was a little bit more expensive, but it's great. So I would recommend investing in a good quality camera because you will get a ton of use out of it. Next step I want to talk about is baby clothes, and you don't need a lot of them. All you need is simple sleeping place. The one that I had are snap-ons, and then I also had the zip-ups, and I can tell that zip-ups were my favorite. The one that I love, they have inverted zipper, which goes from the bottom, goes to the top. So you can open it easily and change the baby. You do not need a lot of them. This one had like mittens on the hand, so baby won't scratch themselves. If you don't have onesies or overalls with the mittens, you will need to have the mittens for the babies. At first I thought I will not need them, but baby's nails grow so fast and you don't always want to clip them so often. But when you use the mittens, it really helps to keep their faces not scratched. I also had those simple white onesies, and I opt for the simple onesies because then when they get dirty, I just can toss them and that's it. and I also had the ones that close up, and they were very convenient because you can just sweep them over the baby's body and don't worry about putting them over their head. Let's talk about baby swaddles. I would recommend to get some swaddle blankets, and you can choose for any simple ones, the one that I had here. I have a lot of uses for that. If you do not use them to swaddle your baby, you can use them to as a bird paws or as a towel to wrap around your baby after the bath. They are very soft. I will tell that my baby didn't like to be swaddled. I swaddled him till about 3 weeks old, and then he was done. What I was using are those Velcro swaddles, and he loved those. I discovered them a little bit late. They do not make them in a larger size, otherwise I would use them forever if I could. And this was great. This one is just very simple one. Even if you have no experience how to swaddle a baby, this is very self-explanatory. So you can just put your baby inside, cover it, and then tackle one hand in. Tackle one hand in, close it, tackle another hand in, close it, and that's it. You have a very perfectly swaddled baby. And babies love being swaddled, just not my baby. Let's talk about changing baby. You will need a changing mat to change your baby. This is the one that I had. This is by Munchkin. It's a very simple one. You can buy many different changing cover-ups for it. I also purchased those waterproof liners, which I would lay on top of the mat, and then I would change my baby. If my baby happened to have an accident while I change him, I then just roll it up, simply throw it in the washer, and not to worry about cleaning the whole changing mat. Next topic I want to cover is a bath time. So this is the bathtub that we use for our baby. I love it. It was great. Baby loved being in it. It was very convenient. Also, we used this Mobby to pour water over baby's head, and how cute is that? You will need baby shampoo of your choice. That's my personal preference. That's the one I used. And of course, baby towel. You need baby towel. I would use those blankets. Remember them? I would use them because they are much softer than the towel is. This is just soft and it's lighter, and babies just love it. And what I would do, I would just lay multiple layers of towels. Then I would give bath to my baby, and then I would bring him, put them on the towels, soak in the water with the top layered towel, and then remove it and put baby on the next dry towel. So in this case, my baby was kept warm and dry and comfortable. Next item that you absolutely must have is a place for baby to sleep. Either it's bassinet or crib. I had a portable bassinet, which was very inexpensive. I found it on Amazon. It has those netting on the sides. Even if the baby would push towards the wall, he would breathe through the netting. I could see baby. It was very sturdy and it was portable. The best part was that it was portable. We could take it anywhere. Next thing that I absolutely love is this Barbie lounger. This is great, guys. It's just so fluffy, and I would just sit it on the table or on the couch, and you can lay your baby in here. And you see how it's designed, so it's a little bit elevated on the top. I would put my babies with the buttocks here, and then he will be a little bit elevated and he could see around him, and he loved the thing. I would not let him sleep in it, but sometimes he would take a nap during the day while I'm watching him. And this is great. This is awesome. I wish they made it in a larger size so baby could use it for longer time, but this is great. It was about 30 bucks, and I would absolutely recommend getting this thing. Next item I want to show is a Puppy nursing pillow. This is absolutely must have. I use it day and night and all day because I'm a nursing mom, and This pillow is great. So the concept of this pillow is that you put it around you and then you lay your baby on top. It helps you to prop your baby in a best position for nursing. It has a ton of use. You can also, once your baby gets older, you can also prep your baby here, and you can use it for time. You can just reverse the baby, and baby can just lay in it. And then once your baby starts to sleep, you can sit your baby in it. It's great. It has a ton of use. I still use it till this day. You can change the cover, very easy to wash. I would recommend to get a few of the covers. I had 4 of them. In this case, when my baby had speed ups, I could just unzip it, throw it in the washer, and have my pillow to use right away. Next item are the bottles. Now, this was not the must-have for me because I explicitly breastfed and my baby would not take a bottle. But for the majority of the moms, this is a must-have as well. I use the bottles, however, I have a ton of bottles. I have different brands and kinds because I was trying to get my baby a bottle. And he would not take any. So I was using them when I was pumping and storing my milk. So I was using them for storage. In the next item, I had this warmer. This is food warmer for baby and slash sterilizer. So it's 2-in-1. It was very convenient to have. Do you absolutely must have it? Probably no. You can get away just heating up water in a pot. But this was very convenient to have. I used it and I would recommend to have it. I use it to sterilize the bottles. It was very convenient. You just pour some water, sterilize or warm your milk, and it worked great. It was very low maintenance and it's just a great item to have. I had it on my counter for 6 months. I was not putting it away because I was using it daily. Few last items I want to mention is those nose boogie sucker. Yes, you need this thing because babies have mucus in their nose and it's very helpful to have this on hand when you have to clean baby's nose. I had 2 kinds. I had this and I also had another one which looks like so. Yeah, so you can use it as bulb or you can use it as how do you, oh here, same content. So you can just attach it to baby's nose here and then you just suck it in, or same one here. I was using this and it just made, yeah. Don't worry about the boogies. It will not get into your mouth because it has like a filter here which you can change, but honestly I haven't changed it once because it just doesn't get further than here. It doesn't, like it does not even get there. The only thing I would recommend with this, once you're done using it, you just pop it open and you rinse this part. Like you rinse it right away because it will dry up and then it's nasty. So once you rinse it, I would just wrap it on something to dry and it's ready to use next time I need it. So highly recommend to get one of these. Next thing is Windy. That's how it looks like. This thing saved us. My baby was very gassy and he could not pass the gas because of the muscles. Baby cannot control their muscles, so he needed some help with that because his tummy was hurting him, and this thing was just worked wonders. That's how it looks like. Very self-explanatory. I'm not gonna go into depth. Doesn't hurt the baby, I promise. Doesn't hurt the baby. Baby seems relieved after that, and you just have to be careful with using it because it will get messy. But I would do anything to make my baby happy and smile again, so I would recommend getting those. This is actually a second pack that we got. They are one-time use. Next item I want to mention are those nail clippers and scissors to trim your baby's nails. Baby's nails grow so fast and you need something to trim them with. I had those clippers by Frida Baby, but they are too big to use on my tiny baby's fingers. I don't know, I tried once and it didn't work for me, so I purchased those scissors instead, and they are very tiny. They're very tiny and they have those rounded edges so you will not poke your baby's finger, and that's what I used. I use them all the time. I still do. But whatever you choose, it's up to you. I just prefer scissors. Next item I want to mention is an infant cover. So this one was amazing. I use it every single day. This was great. It has just snap-ons which attaches to the handle, and then this covers your baby from the sun or from the nosy people, and when your baby is sleeping or you just want to cover your baby. This is great. This is very soft. It also serves double purpose when you want to cover yourself quickly, if you need to nurse in public. Speaking of that, I have another item which is an actual nursing cover, and the one that I had is this one right here. I used it not every single day, but just when I needed to feed my baby. But any cover will do. And that's all, guys. Those are all the items that I used for my baby. I use them almost every day and I'm glad that I had them. So the reality is your baby do not need a lot of stuff. All items that babies need are milk, place to sleep and diapers. Lots of them. All those items that I just mentioned are not for the baby. They are for you to make your life easier when you have a newborn on your hands. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what next topic you want me to cover. I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks. Bye.